Welcome to MCQs for Judiciary Exams program. Today's first question is, which provision of the CRPC deals with the right to legal aid for the accused? Option A, Section 313. Option B, Section 42. Option C, Section 302. Option D, Section 304. The correct answer is Option D, Section 304. Recently, the Supreme Court, in the Ashok versus State of Uttar Pradesh case, set aside the conviction of an accused because he was deprived of his fundamental right to legal aid during the trial, which resulted in unfair proceedings. Section 304 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, 1973, contains the provisions of legal aid to accused at state expense in certain cases. Second question is, which act is enforced by the Directorate of Enforcement to combat money laundering? Option A, Foreign Exchange Management Act, 1999. Option B, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, 2002. Option C, Fugitive Economic Offenders Act, 2018. Option D, Indian Penal Code, 1860. The correct answer is Option B, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, 2002. Recently, in the Directorate of Enforcement and Another's versus K. Govindraj and Another's, the Supreme Court is set to examine the issue of whether the Enforcement Directorate can attach a property in the absence of any FIAR in relation to the scheduled offence with which the property is allegedly related. The Directorate of Enforcement enforces the Prevention of Money Laundering Act to prevent money laundering and confiscate property derived from crime. Third question is, what does Section 58A of the Transfer of Property Act, 1882 define? Option A, Sale of property. Option B, Lease. Option C, Gift. Option D, Mortgage. The correct answer is Option D, Mortgage. As per the Section 58A of the Transfer of Property Act, 1882, a mortgage is the transfer of an interest in specific immovable property for the purpose of securing the payment of money, advanced or to be advanced by way of loan, an existing or future debt, or the performance of an engagement which may give rise to a pecuniary liability. Which chapter of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023 BNS deals with organized crimes? Option A, Chapter 4. Option B, Chapter 6. Option C, Chapter 8. Option D, Chapter 9. The correct answer is Option B, Chapter 6. Chapter 6 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023 or BNS provides the provisions for organized crimes. Last question is, plea raised by contesting respondent is in fact called Option A, Plea for caveat. Option B, Plea for adjournment. Option C, Plea for demurrer. Option D, Plea for rejection of evidence. The correct answer is Option C, Plea for demurrer. The plea of demurrer is basically raised by the contesting defendant or respondent in a case that there lies no case. Now it's time for practice question. When the court gives a decision in ignorance of a statute or a rule having statutory effect, such a decision is learned as Option A, in personam. Option B, per incurium. Option C, sub silentio. Option D, in rem. Share your answers in the comment section. Thanks for watching.
डियर व्यूअर्स, अपने एग्जाम की तैयारी को और बेहतर करने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें।